BalconyTV.
Hey guys, welcome back to Balcony TV Sydney. My name is Matt Field and we are on the rooftop of Sydney Harbour YHA, and today we're here with Lazy Colts. How are you, dudes, I should say.
Good man, how are you?
Yeah, good man. Lacey, Singe and Michael. Yes, okay, I got it. Alright, so what song are you guys singing for us today?
SLACKJAW.
SLACKJAW. Okay, this is Lazy Colts with SLACKJAW.
SLACKJAW, night sweat, rhinestone secrets. No time for ransom once the blood soaks through. Naked and hidden, 2 times forbidden. And I see sirens in my rear view. Vacant highways, falling ladders. There be dragons beyond her door. And I just wanna see your face before it slips into regret. But no matter where the sun falls, it remains a silhouette. So as I walk to the edge of the canyon I knew, well, there's too far, and then there's you. I'm drunk now, and I'm flying, and the moonshine is moonshining. I don't think that I love you, but I can't be sure.
Awesome. Thanks, Lacey.
Cheers, man.
Singe, Michael. That was Lazy Colts with SLACKJAW. Cool, man. Where do we start? That was a really good song. I really love listening to it. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe an album? Is that off an album or is that off an EP? Where's that song from?
That's the first track on our new album, Trojan.
Okay, and that's something that's been released pretty recently?
Yeah, we released it maybe a month ago, so in August. That's not a month ago. I don't know what date it is.
2 months ago, but
2 months ago, yeah.
You're a muso, so
I don't know
forgiving.
if this is meant to be timeless, so we're not meant to mention months.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
It was yesterday. We released it yesterday.
Yeah, right, okay. Cool. But look, speaking of the album, one of the things which I loved reading about was that you did a lot of the recording in a church. So that was pretty awesome. Tell us a little bit about why you did that and how that experience was recording in a church.
Well, we have the benefit of being able to rehearse in this church space in Glebe.
Okay.
And, I think we wrote a lot of the songs in that space, and that space is very kind of distinct, and obviously it's had some kind of effect about the kind of music we've written and the way we've approached the songs. So when it came to record, it seemed like that would be the perfect space to realise them for the record as well.
Yeah.
Because they kind of belonged there, I guess, in a weird sense.
Yeah, right. So as a comparison to recording in a studio, do you were there some big challenges to recording in that kind of space with those acoustics, or not really?
Well, it depends. Like, if you want a studio sound, yeah, like it's going to be hard to get that in a church. But the great thing about recording in a weird space like that is that it immediately has its own sound.
Yeah, sure thing.
It's kind of, you get an album that sounds very of itself, without actually having to do much, because it takes on all of these weird acoustic kind of oddities of the space that you recorded in, and then we just kind of, rather than try to disguise it, I think we just kind of embraced it. And
that's cool.
This guy actually recorded the album, so
oh really?
He can tell you that it was a really bad idea and no one recording churches. But
you know the best thing?
I like it.
Actually, have you seen, anyone here seen a documentary, or anyone watching seen a documentary? I think it's called It Might Get Loud. Anybody? It's about a documentary about the guitar players. And they were saying that a lot of the Zeppelin album, one of the albums that they focused on, was recorded in the big old house, and they did the drum tracks in the stairwell, which was great, and it brought a massive sound for the drums that they wouldn't have been able to get in the studio. Go on.
If I can just take the microphone for a second.
Yeah, please do.
We sort of had that idea for our album as well, and if you listen to the drums on a few of the tracks, the guy who mixed it, a guy called Lawson in Canada, really brought up the room mics, and you can hear it as a distinct, weird sort of kind of echo on the drums.
Yeah, cool.
And it's really cool. When in my mind, that idea was partially inspired by Led Zeppelin, as you mentioned.
Yeah, so, right. Yeah. Oh, well, I haven't heard the album, but I'm keen to jump online and have a listen. And I'll get more about that, where we can listen to the album a little bit later. But with the album that you did release, did you tour that, or are you going to tour that? Tell us a little bit about a tour that you might have been on recently.
Yeah, we did our first national tour.
Okay, cool.
Which was, a couple of states, really.
Yeah.
And it was
Sydney,
great.
Melbourne.
It was a great time. Like, it's the first time we'd played in this band outside of the state, outside of the city, really. So it was really encouraging to be able to play in places we hadn't been before, and have people come and see it, and got lots of great feedback.
Cool.
That's
really cool.
It was really good.
I'm going to fire a question off to Singe over here. Lazy Colts, man, that's an interesting name. Can you tell us, do you know anything about where that name came from?
It's pretty much a bastardization of Lacey's name, Lacey Cole. It sort of stems from the original title of the band, but after a few tears and a few drunken brawls, we decided to change it just back down to Lazy Colts.
Lazy Colts.
Yeah.
So your name is Lacey Cole.
Lacey Cole, yeah.
Right. Because isn't a
things.
No, you didn't. I actually thought Lacey was a girl's name, not a guy's name.
No,
yeah.
It is. Yeah.
And I remember there was an actress, Lacey Chambert or something, off Party of Five.
Oh, really?
Do you remember that?
No,
neither do I.
I was more of a 90210 kind of guy.
Oh, that's the wrong show, man. It's
Party. Fashion sense. He's not Party of Five at all.
You know what? It's so good. I love having indie bands up here, especially Australian indie bands, because we just get the greatest insight into a retro shirt scene that people who watch from around the world must think that the Australian indie bands all either shop at the same shop or are basically. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you go to watch a gig or when you see an indie band, there's always like really classy shirts, yeah? And today is no different.
If you go to any church in Sydney, there'll be a bunch of guys dressed in this shirt playing music.
There you go. Hey, look, man, I would like to find out a little bit more about your music, so especially these guys watching at home. Can you tell us where we can go? Is there a website? Is there social media links, anything like that?
Yeah, there's. You can go to lazycolts.com.
Yep.
Or you can go pretty much anywhere there's streamable, downloadable music. So iTunes, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Spotify.
Sweet. And any shows coming up that you know of at the moment? Or just working on some stuff?
Yeah, we're playing the Unicorn in Paddington on the 30th of October.
Yep. Got it, yep.
And then we've got a residency at Selena's in Coogee all of November, Thursday nights.
On the main stage or front bar?
Don't even know yet.
If it's the main stage, that's pretty epic.
I think it's the main stage. We're the support. We're the resident support for the for the month. So Selena's Coogee, get some sun and come in and watch, get some fun.
Lazy. Okay, make sure you jump on some of those social media links, or that website, I should say, and check out Lazy Colts. Michael, you're drifting, dude. Thanks for coming on Balcony TV.
Thank you very much for having us.
No worries, I appreciate it. Beautiful playing. Lacey, thanks for coming on Balcony TV. Singe, thanks for coming on. Make sure you check out these guys, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Balcony TV Sydney.
BalconyTV.